Hey, can y'all see and hear me? Okay, hopefully y'all can see and hear me. Hey, you guys. Let me see here. I lost my controls. I was doing something in OBS and all of my controls disappeared. So I had to put them back. So that's what I was looking for. Where did my controls go so I can start streaming? Anyways, hey you guys. Hey nieces and nephews. Since y'all are in there calling me Auntie T, how you guys doing? I got the memo. A lot of you guys were saying that you guys were bored on Instagram. Y'all haven't seen my face in a while because I've been doing voiceovers. As you guys know, I've been sick. Today's really the first day I've really been feeling good. So I got dressed, put on a dress, you know what I'm saying, did my hair, put on some lipstick, and I went out. So I feel good. Let's see who's out here. We got a bunch of people in here. All right, what's up, Kayla O? All right, let's see. Hey, Lavelle. Oh, I'm never worried about the haters, honey. The haters can suck it, okay? The haters be here quicker than the fans. That's what's so funny. You know what I mean? People sweeping down, they can't stand you, but they be the first ones here watching, viewing, taking fucking notes, and keeping me paid. Because every time you come and watch, we get paid from the clicks and views. So, thank you, haters. So, we not going to sweat them, boo. Anyways, what's up, T-Sippers? I see a lot of y'all in the house. What's up, Linus? All right, got my mods in the house. Okay, I see my little blue wrenches. What up, everybody? All right, we got Ariel from Denver. All right, that's what's up. Okay, so, Namisha, you going for the Raptures? For the Raptors? I said Raptures. The Raptors. What's up, Elfin? Yes, I'm getting ready to travel again, so that's why I just been laying low, taking care of myself. I got so much stuff going on. I'm going to be in and out in the month of June, so I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, going to a lot of cities, so I have a lot of stuff planned. So I probably will be running into some of you guys randomly. I can't wait. Let's see here. Shout out from H-Town. I definitely need to come down to Texas, for real. So anyways, thank you, Deborah. Yes, I'm feeling much better. I appreciate it. Hey, from Ratchet, Florida. What's up, Nanam Bacon? So anyhow, okay. So there's a lot of kids here in case y'all hear noise and I have to get up and shut my door. Because my oldest is a senior, so the seniors are out of school. So my house has just been in and out of seniors. They graduate this Sunday, so I'm super excited. He is graduating, so I'm super happy. Now, let me show y'all this video. I had played this video on Instagram, but I never talked about it on YouTube. I've been seeing a lot of people showing out at graduations. This caused a huge debate on Instagram. How much is too much at your child's graduation? Granted, we've been there. We've done a lot for our kids. We've supported them and everything else. But when we were graduating, the only thing you could do was clap, and they asked you to wait until all the names were called to clap. But now you've got people dancing, twerking, and acting a fool. Let me read this super chat real quick. Nia K, love you, T. This tea is what? Piping hot, sis. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and play y'all this video. I want to know y'all's thoughts on this video. Y'all go ahead and check this out real quick. Like a big ass bird. Girl, if you don't sit down with that fucking neon yellow outfit and that purple hair, y'all know I'm team purple, but she was doing too damn much, okay? In my personal opinion, yes, you should be happy. You should be, celebratory, but okay, you just took away from your child's moment, period, okay? We don't even know what the hell Travion looks like because all we saw was his mama's big ass looking like the damn sun, bent over and shaking it. She made it all about her and not about her child. So in my personal opinion, mom was doing way too much. I will not be behaving that way on Sunday, okay? I'm gonna just clap and cheer and sit my ass down, okay? Look, and bro just said not cute at all. Somebody said she's doing too much with her white ass. Somebody said, what in the Big Bird? The woman is doing too doggone much. It's no longer about the graduate at this point. Exactly. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of parents just doing way too much, trying to go viral. You know, it's one thing to be happy, but why every time we exude happiness, we have to start twerking? Why can't we just smile and cheer and just, you know, yay! Hoo, 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 hoo. We don't do that shit no more. It's like, twerk, twerk, twerk. Y'all thought y'all was about to see something out in this little ass dress. It's like we be doing the most everywhere. You can't take us nowhere, okay? Y'all over there laughing. Yes, I just feel like she was doing too much. If that was my mom, I would be highly embarrassed, especially being that the video went viral all over social media. Little B says, twerking makes you happy. I'm all for twerking, but I feel like there's a time and place. Now, if you in the club, we at a house party, I'm a twerk, twerk, twerk. Do your thing. But at a graduation and you're taking away from your child's moment, I don't agree with that, okay? In a minute, they're going to start banning twerking at graduation. Somebody said, damn, that's embarrassing as fuck. If that was the boy's father, I'd be embarrassed. Oh, if I was the boy's father, I'd be embarrassed that I even nutted in that. Ooh, Kiana went there. Yeah, we didn't see the daddy. Somebody said she looked like an oversized minion. Oh, y'all are roasting this woman. They said all I seen was booty. That was unacceptable. Big Bird. Did they kick her out? I don't know if she got kicked out because the video stopped, but I felt like she was doing too much, and it was a big debate on my Instagram, and I would say that 99.9% of the people felt like she was doing way too much. Then you had the sensitive folks like, oh, her child has been in school for 18 years, let her celebrate. Again, celebrate, but there's a time and place, and what she did, she made it not about her child. It wasn't like she was in her seat twerking, and the camera was focusing on her child walking across the stage. The camera was focused on her big white ass bent over twerking. So they missed Travion's whole moment. I'm telling you, they said they are banning bonnets. Who the hell is going to graduations with bonnets? People be wearing bonnets, honey, like they're baseball caps. I swear. So anyways, let me go ahead. I got a few more super chats here. Crystal Chronicles. Hey, sis. She says, T, I need you on live every day, sis. Thank you. I'm going to try and come on and do some more lives. Leilani Johnson says, love you, T. I love you too, sis. Thank you. And I seen somebody else sent a super chat. It just like went up. Thank you to whoever sent the $2 super chat. I just missed it. Okay, there we go. A Soul of a Woman Productions. Hey, boo. Thank you so much. So, you guys, I want to come on here and just talk about, you know, just some of the stuff that's going on social media. So, as we all know, 50 Cent, a.k.a. Petty Cent, he is super petty as hell. And for the past, few months, he's just been outing people who owes him money. He was going in on Jackie Long, and Jackie Long is the coolest dude. I met him last year. He dates Angel Brinks. That's Angel Brinks' man, if y'all don't know that. So I met him last year at Angel Brinks' party. He was also in the ATL movie, Very, Very Down to Earth. And so 50 Cent busted him out last week and let the whole world know that Jackie Long owed him $3,000 and he wanted his money right there and then. He also busted out some other white dude. I think he's a producer on Power. So 50 Cent has been going hard trying to get his money. So now the other day, I knew some shit was about to happen because over the weekend he had posted this. He posted this on Instagram and I was cracking up. Let me go ahead and show y'all this. Oop, wrong one. Okay, here it is. So he posted this over the weekend. It says, money have no smell until you ask for it back. Then it becomes a little funky ass $40. And it's the truth. Like, how many of us have been in that situation when they needed the money, honey? It was clean and pristine. You know, it was everything. Oh my God, can you please borrow me $50? I really need it. You know, they'll come with proposals trying to get money from you. Okay, so then you loan somebody the money and it's been about a week. It's been about a month. And you're like, yo, can I get my money back? Why you tripping? Ain't nothing but a little funky $40. Well, bitch, it wasn't funky when you needed it, bitch. It smelled clean and pristine. But why, when I need my money back, all of a sudden it's that little funky money? So he wasn't lying when he said that, because I've been through the same thing, okay? Where you give and where you borrow somebody some money, they swept it down, they're going to pay you back. And then all of a sudden it just becomes more of a hassle. And so for me, if I borrow you money and I got to ask you more than 3 times for my money back, at that point you can just keep it, bitch. You'll never get nothing else from me. I would never borrow you anything again. And I always tell people, if you can't afford to, you know what I'm saying, to borrow something to somebody, don't even do it, because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to get it back. And I learned that the hard way. One time I borrowed a coworker $20. She needed it. She had to buy her baby some Pampers, and she had this sob story. So I borrowed her the $20. And so it was like a month later, and I'm like, yo, can I get my $20 back? And the bitch really had an attitude. Like, she was really mad. Well, didn't you get a bonus check? What the fuck my bonus check got to do with what you owe me? Okay, I worked hard for my bonus check. That has nothing to do with the $20 that I loaned you. I need my money back. It's like she had an attitude. Like, we ended up falling off behind this $20. And I was like, you know what? Being that you're mad and you have an attitude and you're trying to tell people that I'm sweating you over $20, bitch, just go ahead and keep it. So after that, that just lets me know that if she needed anything, she could never ask me for anything again. So now in 50 Cent's situation, it's a little bit different. Let's see here. Lilani Johnson says, you pronounce my name right. Much respect. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm glad I pronounced it right, because y'all not be butchering names, honey. So, again, that's how people do when you look out for them, when you borrow them money, all of a sudden they have an attitude. But with 50 Cent, he's very petty. He takes it public. So now initially he came out and he was saying that Rotimi, the actor, y'all be calling him Rotimi, but his name is Nigerian. He's Nigerian. And that name, I've always called it Rotimi. So don't come and be like, oh, you're mispronouncing his name. I don't know how he pronounces it, but I have an uncle and his name is Rotimi, okay? So he loaned Rotimi $300,000, right? And he didn't get the money back. And so initially Rotimi was like, I don't owe him no money. You know, I don't know why he's doing this. And 50 Cent is talking about punching him in the face. He's dragging him all over social media, right? So eventually it was announced today via TMZ that Rotimi ended up paying him the money. So he paid him, well, actually he paid him $100K. He still owes him another $300. But, so once it came out that he was paying him, 50 Cent came out and says, I have no problem with Rotimi. In fact, I wish him and his family the best. God bless. Positive vibes. So that's just how petty 50 Cent is. So now that he got some of the money, now he's like, oh, God bless. Everybody fall back. Y'all stop trolling him. Let's see here. Sweet Mauve 06 says, T, I love you. Also, are you gonna listen to Barty? It's dropping tonight. I sure will when I get some time. Probably not tonight, but when I get some time, I definitely will check it out. So anyhow, TMZ ended up talking to him, and his story didn't match. Initially, he said he didn't owe him any money. Then on TMZ, he admitted that basically 50 Cent funded his album and said he wasn't going to keep him in a contract, but that, you know, he would get royalties from the album. And right now, Rotimi's music is #1 on the billboards. So 50 Cent is getting some money. He's supposed to be getting royalty money, but instead of him waiting to get the royalty, he felt like, you know what, you've made enough money on Power. You need to pay back my money right now. And he made it public. So I'm going to play you guys this snippet. I'm not going to play the whole TMZ interview, but I want y'all to just go ahead and check out his Instagram post, him denying that he owed any money, and then him cleaning it up for TMZ. Y'all go ahead and check this out. Let me go ahead and play that video.
So I feel like I gotta address this, man. So niggas calling me talking about I owe 50 money.
You do owe me money.
Listen, bro, I don't owe 50 money. The thing is,
you independent now.
Number one, I just bought a crib.
That's right. You owe me $300,000.
Everything. So the fact that I'm hearing this, man.
Oh, you in Fort Lee, nigga?
Why wait till walk
this nigga in Jersey now?
On the R&B charts. Why would you wait till my?
That's when I want my fucking money, nigga. You #1. Now you could pay me my money.
You know, so crazy. So I just wanted to address it and keep it light, but that's crazy.
You with Ghazi now. Do I need to call Ghazi direct?
Do you owe 50 Cent $300,000?
So let me explain the whole situation.
Oh, that's not at all.
No, and we talked about it today, and instead of waiting for royalties, because it is my brother, instead of waiting for royalties, and I am able to pay, you know, I gave him $100,000 so we can just
We
Oh,
cool.
really? What, you paid him $100,000 today?
Yeah.
Is he
Because
happy
getting
with that?
money? He's getting that money anyway.
All right. So you guys just watched that video. He had to admit that he did owe him the money. Not technically owe him, but it's part of the advance from 50 Cent basically supporting his music career. So 50 Cent is petty as hell. He ran to go spend the money. It was funny because Snoop Dogg got involved and he was like, I don't want you killing off his character. Hell, we'll help pay for it. So this whole situation has been a mess. So now let me ask y'all this, right? Do you feel like people should take things, especially like, you know, folks borrowing their money and stuff like that? Do you feel like there's ever a reason to take this to social media? Or do you feel like all of this should have been done behind closed doors? Okay. Put a teacup if you feel like this should have been, you know, handled on social media. And put like, you know, a sad face if you feel like it should have been handled behind closed doors. I want to see what y'all think. He's petty as hell. Look, Amanda Simpson said he's the best debt collector ever. He really is. He needs to be a collector. But he's smart. It's like because people are like, well, why is he loaning all this money to people? But the reason why he's loaning this money, because trust me, he's not just loaning him $300K. He didn't just loan Jackie $3,000. Oh, there was some interest built in on that. Okay, 50 Cent, he's not playing. Okay, so we have a lot of sad faces. Okay. So it looks like a lot of y'all are saying that he should have did that behind closed doors. So that he should not have blasted Rotimi in public like that. So that's really interesting. Some people say no, he should have blasted him. I see a few teacups. Somebody said, I'm not about to be fake. Here goes a teacup. Put that nigga on blast. So, okay, I get it. So it looks like, okay, somebody still, hold on. What y'all saying about the Tia Marie situation? These comments are going so fast. I'm trying to go ahead and read them. Okay. So it looks like most people feel like it should have been behind closed doors. But like I said, 50 Cent is petty. He doesn't care. Okay. And I don't know if this stream is freezing. If the stream starts freezing and acting a fool, it'll just be a podcast. We're going to keep going. Because it's already 8:55. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. He didn't technically owe 50 Cent anything. It was all supposed to be royalties. It was supposed to be back end money. But 50 Cent, I just think at this point, he's looking for, like, attention for power. I really do. I think that he's looking to get, like, more views on Power. This is the final season. So he's trying to go out with a bang. He wants as much viewers as he can muster. Because the fact that every week he's busting out somebody who owes him money is crazy. I just know in the future, if I need to borrow anything, if I need any type of investment, I will not ask 50 Cent because his ass will blast me all over social media, okay? And I was thinking about this today. I said, you know what? As petty as he is, I have a feeling he probably did burn down his baby mama house. Because, you know, that was like the main source of their beef. She's been swearing for years that 50 Cent tried to burn her alive in the house that he had bought for her. And then after that house burnt down, he got the insurance money and basically, you know, put her out. She had to go find her own. I mean, he was still paying child support. But that's been a long-standing rumor that 50 Cent was the one who started the fire. And I was thinking today, like, as petty as he is, he probably lit the damn match. I wouldn't be surprised at all. So anyways, it's just been a bunch of mess with that. But it looks like Rotimi is paying him back. Let's see here. My chat screen on my OBS is working so good compared to YouTube's chat screen. It's like freezing and slowing down. Magnetic Source, thank you for the $19.99. He says, I love you, T. I love you too. Thank you so much for coming through. We have another super chat here. Let me see. Like, once again, YouTube is kind of freezing. Okay, so Killer Dolly says, why do people keep borrowing from 50 Cent knowing how he is? I think initially all of these loans were before people realized he was going to blast them. Because I know the one person, he said that person had owed him for a few months. So, again, people handle their things differently. Dame Dash, you know, kept the money that he gave Lee Daniels $1 million. And he didn't blast them initially. He let this shit ride for like 2 years. Lee Daniels was supposed to pay him back after the whole Precious debacle and when he started Empire. And Lee Daniels never paid him back. So that's when Dame Dash confronted him on camera and put him on blast. So I think a lot of the people who borrowed from 50 Cent, it was before he was blasting people. So whoever owes them money, they're going to get blasted if they don't pay him back. Tanya Townsend says, hey T, I'm a new subscriber. Love the channel. Thank you so much and welcome to the family. I appreciate it. Let's see here. These are still like, the chat is like freezing and going fast and slow. Just because I loan you money doesn't mean I don't need it back. Yeah, that's true. You know, and that's the one thing like that bothers me with people. Like when you loan them money, even if it's $5 and you ask for it back, it's like they get an attitude like, how dare you? It's just $5. But again, it wasn't just $5 when your broke ass needed it. Like, don't act like that now. Don't just say it's just $5 because again, when you needed it, it was everything. You know, so don't minimize it now that you need to pay the shit back. Okay? And people do the same thing with loans. When I used to work in auto financing, we used to do auto financing, repossession, everything. We did like the whole gambit. And it was always funny when people first got the loan. They were all starry-eyed and bushy-tailed with their high-ass interest payments. But they was happy to floss. Like, yo, I got a brand new car. I'm about to be in my new whip. So, you know, when they owe money, initially they're excited to pay. They're paying their first month's car note. And then I would say maybe 6 months into the loan, they start getting attitude. What you calling for? Well, ma'am, you're a month behind. I'm gonna pay when I get ready. Well, what's with all the veracity in your voice? What's with all the attitude? Bitch, you was all smiles when we gave you the loan. Like, I wish I could have talked to these people how I really wanted to. But I would have been fired. I used to be checking some people, but it's like, how do you got an attitude like, we loaned you literally $70,000, $30,000, however much your car is, okay, because you needed a vehicle. You need to get from point A to point B. We did you a favor. We gave you money. Now that it's time for you to pay it back in increments, you got attitude? Ma'am, do you live on the bus line or not? Coming to get your shit, bitch. Woo, I remember them days doing collections. Yeah, 50 Cent ain't shit. I remember them damn days, boy. It's the truth. People would have an attitude when they need something. They're all smiles and just as sweet. Honey, old folks will cuss you out. But when they needed that loan for their grandchild, it was all good. Oh, thank you so much for, letting me co-sign to get my grandchild a car for college. Okay, ma'am, you're welcome. Call that same old ass lady 6 months later. What y'all calling for? Y'all always calling. Well, ma'am, you're always owing, okay? If you didn't owe, we wouldn't call. Period. Okay, y'all got me back in collection mode. I swear. I used to be going in. They used to be like, okay, T, you gotta calm down, because I just hate that. Like, don't act brand new, okay? We did you a favor. Don't come trying to act new to us. And it was always fun when we would go to repossess people's cars. Like, they would call, going off. I came outside, my job and my car's gone. Ma'am, you ain't paid in 3 months. Like, why do you have an attitude with us? Like, you chose not to pay, so we had to come and get your car. Well, I want my car back right now. Well, that's not how it works, okay? Now you're dealing with our terms. It used to be so funny because their whole attitude would change when we would go and get their car. So, if they were able to pay the loan, up to date, we give them back their car. If they weren't, shit, that car is going to auction. Well, I need my rims. I got rims on my car. No, we own that. You don't go put rims on a car that you're paying a car loan for. That doesn't make any sense. That money that you spent on the rims could have went towards your car loan. So you don't put some rims on a brand new car that you can't afford, and now we keeping the car in the damn rims, okay? No, for real, it's the truth. Oh, we got a lot of new people coming in. What's up, everybody? I've only been out here for 24 minutes, so you're not late. Come on in. We're just conversing and having fun. Okay, so no, I don't miss it. No, I like what I do here and, running my own businesses. It can be stressful, but I like what I do now a lot better than calling people and having to, get them in line and having to pay, have them pay their bills. Like, I ain't got time for that shit. I don't have the patience at all. They'd have been fired me, honey. So Lady A says, I lost a lot of money, never got it back, trying to be nice. Fuck that nice shit. Yeah, sis, I know how that is. Trust me. I done lost a few hundreds too, okay? You know, trying to help people out, trying to look out for folks. I definitely know how that is. Helping people, you know, pay a loan. Well, not a loan. Helping people pay, like, let's say their rent or their apartment or their cell phone. And yeah, you don't get it back. That's why I say when you want to borrow something to somebody, borrow it with the knowing intention that you may just never get it back. So if you can't afford to borrow somebody $1,000, don't do it. Because when I borrow somebody high amounts of money like that, I just know 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to get it back. So if I can't afford to part with it, I just won't borrow it. But then you'll have some people be bold as fuck. Like, yo, you think I can borrow $10,000? Bitch, am I 50 Cent? Now you can't borrow 10. Like, who asks to borrow $10,000 to fund your damn rap career, whatever the hell you trying to do? Hell, I want to fund a rap career. You know, so you got some people who will ask you for some outrageous amounts. I don't feel comfortable loaning you that damn amount. Thank you, A. Miss Webster for the super chat. Appreciate it. Kara says 50 Cent is just aggravating. He is also a bully. He really is. He's a mess. President Q says, T, you're too funny. Thank you. No, you can't keep your rims, Mac Main. Hell no, you're not keeping them rims. If I get your car, I'm keeping everything. The sound system, the rims, the tinted windows. You ain't getting shit back. Period. We would keep everything. Never soup up your car if you're paying a car loan. Because if you fall behind, everything is the lender's. Period. Because you didn't pay off the car, so you had no business souping it up. So that's one thing that would happen to a lot of young kids, like a lot of younger people, like in their 20s. They would hook their cars up with all types of, you know, extra bass and sound speakers and, you know, all types of shit only to get their shit repossessed. And we would auction off everything because we'd have to put back the factory rims on the car. So the rims that were on there, we would auction off the rims, sell them separately. Yep, it's the truth. If you don't return my money, you have to leave the country. Oh, you're not playing. You said you coming after they ass with a ski mask on. Okay, so anyways, y'all. So that's enough about 50 Cent and his craziness on social media. So now I wanted to talk about the O.J. Simpson situation. If you guys do not know, O.J. Simpson allegedly had a sexual encounter with Kris Jenner that resulted in her going to the hospital, okay? So, Kris Jenner's an original old hoe. That's where her daughters get it from. She was married, steadily cheating on her husband. None of this is new. She admitted a while back to having sex with OJ. She claimed, and then that's where the rumors come from that Khloé might be OJ's daughter because supposedly Khloé has more black features, whatever. You know, people love to claim anybody ambiguous is black. When I see Khloé, I see a white Armenian woman. I don't see a black woman, but whatever. So, this is what's going on now. There's a guy, he has like this, there's a new video that's coming out, basically, of OJ. And so, the guy who's talking, I'm looking at these notes. The guy's name is Norman Pareto. He's an ex-football player. He's O.J. Simpson's former manager. So basically, he's the one talking in this documentary. They're doing like an investigative documentary. And in the documentary, he's talking about how O.J. Simpson was telling about his encounter with Kris Jenner. So what he's saying is that him, Robert Kardashian, Kris Jenner, and Nicole Simpson, they were all in the hot tub together, okay? Now, being that this is LA, you know, Beverly Hills, ritzy, you know, rich people, I would not be surprised if they were swinging and swapping wives, okay? Because a lot of people get down like that. A lot of people swing, especially people who have money and they're bored. They have nothing else better to do. So they were all in the hot tub chilling, and this is what I find really weird. Nicole gets out the hot tub. Robert Kardashian gets out the hot tub. And now it's just Kris Jenner and O.J. Simpson left in the hot tub together. So at that point, now you figure your wife is somewhere in the house Who knows where the hell Robert went? He's somewhere in the house. Maybe he was fucking Nicole. I don't know, okay? God bless the dead. Anyways, OJ says he stood up and he pulled down his shorts. And all of a sudden, boing. Basically, OJ Simpson is hung like a damn... What is he hung like? He's hung like a damn elephant, bitch. Okay? So he said his shit is just, just monstrous. He pulled down his shorts, the shit fell out, and Kris Jenner's eyes damn near bugged out her head. She was like, oh my God, look at all that beef stick, right? So at that point, OJ said he just basically bent her over in the hot tub and he just, he fucked the shit out that bitch. Why am I doing the ad-libs and shit? So basically, he fucked the shit out of Kris Jenner. And this is what he said. Let me quote him. Let me see here. Where's this little quote? Okay, he said her eyes bugged out of her head and I fucked that bitch until I broke her. Okay? He fucked her until all the money came out. Like, you know how on Super Mario Brothers, when you like stomp on them little creatures or you hit the little box, a little money comes out. He said he fucked her until he broke her. And then he said later on he was lying in bed and Kris Jenner came up to his room. This is why I feel like all these fools were swinging. Because how is she that comfortable to be going up to OJ's room knowing that Nicole might have been in there? And where the hell is her husband? Did she spend the night at the house? It's just weird. So he says Kris Jenner comes to his room later on that night and she asks to go to the hospital. And basically OJ Simpson was like, bitch, go ask your husband. I'm not taking you to the hospital. And so the whole situation is a hot damn mess. So I'm not surprised by any of this, okay? Look, y'all are laughing. You said those are like the Sonic rings. Yeah, OJ's a mess. And the reason why this is coming out, I have no idea why this is coming out, but he's just out here spilling tea. Let me see, somebody just sent a super chat. Thank you, Desiree Famous, for the $20 super chat. I appreciate it. Y'all are over here screaming, laughing. I believe him too, sis. Who said that? Little Bella said, real maturity. Y'all know I'm damn immature and crazy. He broke her. Y'all know I'm immature and petty, okay? So anyways, I believe his story. What OJ got to lie about? She already admitted to fucking him. So let him add sauce to the damn story. Anyways, I located the video. Oh, let me clear that up because y'all was like, oh damn, T got the video of them having sex. No, not that video, freaks. Get your mind out the gutter. I located the video of his former manager talking about it, okay? So I want you guys to hear it from the horse's mouth. Y'all go ahead and check this out, okay? Let me find that video.
From what he told me was when they were in the jacuzzi.
And something happened.
Yes, OJ said he stood up, pulled his shorts down, and he said her eyes, I give exactly what he said, he said her eyes bugged out of her head. And he said, I fucked that bee until I broke her. It was as messed up as you could possibly get, and they had to take her to the hospital. So at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I can't remember the exact time, he said that they had to take her to the hospital. And she came to his room and said, would you take me to the hospital? And he said, no, have Rob do it. So I think, in my opinion, if I was Robert Kardashian and that happened to my wife, it would upset me.
I would think so.
So that's where I think things went wrong. And then right afterwards, you can tell they both got divorces.
Okay. So you guys just saw the video. You guys heard it from the horse's mouth. I got another super chat. Chef Disaster says, lovely T, you are beautiful. Peace and love, queen. Stay great. You heard. And I smashed the like button too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, you guys, don't forget to smash that like button, okay? Need y'all to hit like. I'm entertaining y'all. Hit the like button. So anyways, that's it from the horse's mouth. I believe OJ. I don't think he had no sauce. He looked like he's hung like a damn reindeer or some shit. Some type of farm animal anyway. Okay, he looks like he's hung. That's why them damn white women couldn't stay away from his ass. Look, it reminds me, remember the big dude Latrell, like I was saying in the chat, from White Chicks, the movie? How, every time they mess with him, the little white girls would come up walking up in the damn, no, they would be in a wheelchair. They'd be wheeled up in a wheelchair after messing with Latrell. This entire situation is a mess. So I really feel like, what he's saying is the truth. Kris Jenner has always just been on some smutty shit. She even cheated with Bruce Jenner, behind Robert Kardashian's back. I think in her book, she also admitted to like fucking the pool boy, the gardener, somebody. So she did a lot of just, really fucked up stuff. And so what they're basically saying in this new documentary, is this was basically the death of their friendship, because I don't know how Robert Kardashian and Nicole ended up finding out. I don't know if Kris finally admitted to it, or if OJ just, OJ didn't give a fuck. Maybe he just told Nicole, like, yeah, fuck Kris in the hot tub, bitch. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. So I don't know how it got out, but he said that once Robert and Nicole Brown Simpson found out about the affair, it ended up where they both ended up getting divorced. So at that point, Robert Kardashian divorced Kris Jenner, and then Nicole Brown Simpson divorced OJ. And he's saying that was the breakup of both marriages because they cheated. So, and I don't think, okay, put a teacup in the comment section if you feel like they was fucking longer than that one night. I honestly feel like they've been fucking, they've had more than one fling. Put a teacup if you agree with me. I don't think it was just that one time. Nope, I'm not buying it. Yeah, Kris wanted all the damn beef stick. Francis said, I believe OJ. They said, why is there the dramatic music? I don't know why they had that dramatic music in the video. I don't know what that was about. Okay, good. So there's a bunch of teacups. I have to look at my OBS because my YouTube chat is slower than my OBS. Okay, good. So there's a bunch of teacups. That's how I felt listening to this story. I feel like it was some type of swinger shit. Because think about it. If you're there with your husband and you guys have a faithful relationship, that's some really bold shit for your husband and your husband's friend's wife to go two different ways. And then all of a sudden, and it wasn't like he was just like, okay, let me hurt and, quick fuck. Like, he broke her off. When somebody breaks you off, it's longer than damn 5 minutes, okay? It had to been at least 10 to 20. It had to been a while. So I'm like, okay, well, where was Robert and Nicole when all this fucking was going on in the hot tub? Because you figure, let's say they just ran to the bathroom or they ran to go get a snack. That's why I thought they was on some swinger shit. I think probably Robert was upstairs fucking Nicole and OJ was in the pool, in the hot tub fucking Kris Jenner. I think it was some swinger shit. That's what they do in Hollywood. Shay Shay said OJ's a thought. He's a bust down Tatiana with his old ass. Yeah, I really think it was. I think it was something where it was some swinger type stuff. And I think them getting divorced was going to happen anyways because OJ was so abusive. I don't think the Kris Jenner thing, that might have been the cherry on top. But I think Nicole would have left OJ anyways because of how bad he abused her. And Kris Jenner was just, let's just keep it real. She was just out there fucking just hoeing it up, fucking every damn body behind her husband's back because he was a busy lawyer. So I think, that was going to end their relationship soon enough any damn way. So I find the whole situation just comical. I said, look at OJ trying to be messy and trying to get back on the blogs, okay? So now, besides OJ, I want to talk about the R. Kelly situation. So if you guys don't know, this R. Kelly situation with the Pied Piper is getting really serious. As of today, he was hit with new sexual assault charges. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you guys. This is coming from CBS News. So this is what they're saying. They're saying R. Kelly was charged with 11 new counts of sexual assault on Thursday. The charges are more serious than the ones that were levied against him in February. The new charges follow earlier allegations that the singer sexually assaulted 4 women. 3 of them were minors. These latest charges in this case center on one of those victims identified as PJ. According to the indictment, R. Kelly engaged in sex acts with PJ in January 2010 by use of force or threat of force and acted in such a manner as to threaten or endanger the life of PJ. The charges include aggravated criminal sexual assault, criminal sexual assault, and aggravated criminal sex abuse. The four aggravated criminal sex assault charges are Class X felonies and carry prison terms of up to 30 years if he's convicted. Kelly is due in court on these allegations in June. Honey. I have to take a sip of that damn juice. So it looks like they're not letting this R. Kelly thing go. They are going forward. They are moving forward, and it looks like they definitely have evidence. So again, I'm gonna say this. Like I always say on Instagram, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If he did all of this and they're able to prove that he did this, and we're not even talking about the old shit that we all know that he did, okay? But this new stuff that they're charging him with, then he definitely deserves to be in jail. At the end of the day, he put himself in this situation. He's a grown man. Now, do I believe that all of these victims, and I'm not saying these new ones particularly, but the ones from the documentary, do I feel like they're all innocent victims? They had no idea? Absolutely not. Y'all can miss me with the victim shaming bullshit, okay? I take each victim and I judge each victim based on, you know what I'm saying, evidence and what I see and their character and stuff like that. So, yes, there's some real victims in there, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of other shady bitches who got mixed up and thrown in there as well, okay? But these new people that are, that they're trying to prosecute him over, they obviously have evidence and proof and they're moving forward with it. And like I said, I don't feel bad for him because he's been doing this for damn near 20 years. And when he got that first slap on the wrist where he's found not guilty, at that point he should have stopped. He should have stopped and made it about the music and realized, you know what, for whatever reason, by the grace of God, I got off with all the bullshit, even though that was me on the sex tape. But he didn't. He became even more arrogant, more narcissistic, and he thought that he could just get away with whatever. But now, with that being said, thank you, Delisa. Y'all know I don't bite my tongue here. Y'all can't shame me with that victim bullshit. Y'all can't shame me with none of them labels. Y'all label me whatever the fuck y'all want. I'm going to say what I want to say. I don't believe all them damn so-called victims. And I stand by everything I've said in my videos. But there were some real victims definitely in the mix. With that being said, okay, I hope they have the same energy for Harvey Weinstein. And I'm not going to let that go. I know y'all keep saying, well, y'all stop mixing Harvey and R. Kelly. It's two different situations. Well, no, not really. You know what I'm saying? Harvey, you know, spent 20-something years in the industry basically terrorizing a lot of these women. You know, he's been accused of rape and just all types of crazy stuff, abusing his power. No different than what R. Kelly was doing. Now, just like with R. Kelly, do I feel like all of these white women who came out against Harvey Weinstein are all victims? Absolutely fucking not, okay? And whoever don't like it, get out my chat. I don't feel like all of them are victims because some of you bitches was trading pussy for rolls. Like, let's keep it real. Let's not act like everybody who went to Harvey Weinstein's hotel room was just so naive. I'm going to show up at this fucking big Hollywood producer's hotel room and at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I don't think anything's going to happen. I'm just there to audition. Well, bitch, when I go to auditions, when I book auditions, it's usually during the day, 9 times out of 10, and it's in a, you know, secure location. There's other people there. There's other casting directors. I've never been asked to go to a hotel room. If I do get asked to go to a hotel room, okay, knock on wood, I don't want to be asked, but I'm just saying, and I choose to go, I'm going to be thinking, well, damn, he must want to fuck. And obviously, I might be interested in getting some too. Because otherwise, why am I at this strange producer's hotel room at 2, 3 in the morning? But see, you're not supposed to say that in this politically correct climate. You're not supposed to question stuff. You're not supposed to hold people to task. And I'm going to do that. So just like with R. Kelly, I don't feel like everybody, you know, in the Harvey Weinstein situation is necessarily victims. But there were some real victims in the mix as well. But what I'm saying is I hope they have the same energy that they have for R. Kelly, the way they're, you know, finding new victims and the way they're finding, you know, new evidence. I hope they do not drop the ball on this Harvey Weinstein situation. Because I noticed they damn sure didn't drop the ball with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby sitting his ass right now in prison. So what I don't want to happen is that, okay, Bill Cosby's in prison. R. Kelly's probably going to go to prison 9 times out of 10. But then all of a sudden, there's just some, you know, some magical loophole that Harvey Weinstein gets off. Because you notice nobody's talking about Stephen Collins. The guy that played the pastor on Seventh Heaven. And he was on tape admitting to molesting his neighbors and all that other shit. They don't even talk about him. They just stripped him of his titles. They took him out of, roles that he had gotten. He was supposed to be, I think, on TED 2. They took him out of that role. And he's just basically living off of the money that he's made. He's made millions of dollars because he's been working in Hollywood for years. He's just basically been blacklisted, but no criminal charges. Nobody, went to go dig up, new victims. Who's to say that these were the only 2 victims? He's been doing this for years. Why are they not looking up for new victims in the Stephen Collins case? So those are just some of the things that made me say, Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Be Humble, for the super chat. I'm going to keep it 100. No one talks about Bryan Singer either. Yep, I've talked about Bryan Singer several times, but I know what you mean. The mainstream ignores the fact that he's a serial rapist and he's done a lot of stuff, especially to young, gay men. They totally ignore that fact. He also is a predator. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of predators in the industry. And that's one thing I always tell people, especially young people who want to get involved in the industry. They want to get involved in acting and modeling. You have to be smart. Okay? At the end of the day, just because you see somebody on television, you don't know them. Now, let me say something, y'all. Let me talk about this real quick, not to get off topic. Do y'all see everything that's going on with that Jason Mitchell? He was in Straight Outta Compton. He played Eazy-E, and he's on that new show called The Chi, and they're getting him for sexual harassment. He's been fired for sexual harassment, and now they're saying that Lena Waithe, she didn't do too much to stop it. A lot of the actresses, were saying that he was sexually harassing them. Okay, so where are my OG tea sippers? Y'all haven't heard about that? Let me see. Can I refresh this YouTube stream? It's getting on my nerves. I don't want to refresh it and have the chat go out. I'm going to just leave it alone. It's just the stream is behind, but my OBS is a lot faster. Okay, so have you guys heard of what's going on with Jason Mitchell? Okay, you did? Yes? Okay, cool. So now, y'all, get your teacups. Who remembers? Put a teacup in the damn chat, okay? Who remembers when I told y'all there's a lot of shit that went down on Straight Outta Compton? Remember I was on set? I said Straight Outta Compton set was wild as fuck. I don't run my mouth, okay? Once I sign an NDA, it's done. Because y'all ain't gonna pay for no lawsuit for me. Who remembers? Okay, y'all see them teacups? Uh-huh. Y'all remember? What did I say years ago? Mm-hmm. Let me sip slow, bitch. Y'all thought I was playing? Honey, when I seen that, and they said that he was fired for harassment, I was like, oh, not shocked. Next case. What took so long? Okay, so y'all remember. So y'all be thinking when I say stuff, I'm just being mean. Oh, you're just mean. I be saying shit. I told y'all that 2 years ago in one of my damn videos. I said the set of Straight Outta Compton was wild. The shit that females was trying to do and dudes was trying to do to get a speaking role, to get seen on camera, was crazy. Okay? And them young boys was eating it up. When you get power and prestige when you get power and prestige and fame, and if you don't know how to check that ego, it can turn into something really, really ugly. And a lot of them dudes on that set were really feeling themselves. They really was thinking they were these big superstars. And it's like, you're just playing an acting role. Calm down. This is your first major debut. So sometimes fame, and especially when it comes quickly, you don't know how to check that ego and be humble, it can go to people's head. So he might feel like, well, shit, I'm Jason Mitchell. I played Eazy-E. I can fill you up. I can grab your ass. I can sexually harass you. You should be flattered. Because I was Eazy-E. So I don't know. I just had to bring that up. I just find that really funny that I've said that 2 years ago, and now everything Tigro Damas hinted at, it's coming to pass. Oh my gosh, I'm wilding. Okay, I've been on here for almost an hour, you guys. We have close to 4,000 people in here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm glad to see a lot of teacups. I'm glad you guys remember that. Yep. Yep. I would never go into detail because, like I said, you sign NDAs, and me, I just watch. I just sit and I sit and observe a lot of shit. Okay, I just watch a lot of stuff on set that goes on. That's why I say, you know, again, to like young guys and young girls, you know, who want to try and go to Hollywood and become famous and an actor, a model, all that stuff. You know, just be very careful, be very vigilant, and realize that there's a lot of predators and there's a lot of people who use their power. Okay. Not so, you know, not for sometimes not such good things. I remember there was a guy, he ended up getting fired. If you guys, and I'm not going to say the agency's name, but he dealt with like background actors and actresses. Do you know bitches was fucking his ass? He was using his power as a background casting agent, okay? You're not even speaking. You're literally in the background eating a sandwich or walking. But because he could give girls daily work on different sets, bitches was lining up fucking his ass. And so eventually got out that he was using his power to get girls work every single day. So if you were fucking him, you would work in every single day doing background. And you can make some decent money doing background work in LA if you can get work every single day. But then the ones who weren't fucking them, you might only get booked for something maybe twice a month. Well, how's that fair? I shouldn't have to fuck you for a damn background role. Bitch, I could see if I was speaking. I'm not even speaking. I got to do all types of sexual favors. Anyways, he got busted out. He was fired. He lost his position. So that's what I'm saying. If somebody who's in charge of background, if that shit can go to his head and all he's doing is casting background people who don't even speak, imagine being Harvey Weinstein. And you're making these blockbuster, you know, iconic movies. And women know this, and they know if they get into your film and they're able to even say just one line, that can catapult them to superstardom. So that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these guys will use their fame and their power to manipulate people, but then you also have some people who are willing to fuck and take that chance. So let's keep it real. It's definitely a two-way street. All them chicks weren't victims that were messing with that background guy. A lot of them knew what they were getting into, and a lot of them were fucking him just so they could get work every damn day. So that's just some of the stuff that goes on. Look, he said, tell the truth and shame the devil. It's facts. It's facts. I'm not throwing it for no damn background character. Exactly, but people were. He was pulling all, I'm talking about some of the baddest bitches was fucking with him because they was getting work. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay your bills. You have to be able to maintain your rent, get food. LA's very, very expensive. So it wasn't like no, you know, like no bummy ass, dusty chicks. I mean, he was pulling some badass chicks. Like, damn, you fucking him for background work? Bitch, why? Teach his own, I guess. It's called the casting couch back in the day. It's still called the casting couch. But what he was doing, he was just doing background. So it wasn't like casting. These weren't people who were doing stuff for a role. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally people will get into different positions and find ways to abuse those positions. But yeah, the casting couch is very, very much real. And the sad part is Corey Feldman was even talking about that in one of his interviews, where the casting couch also pertains to children. You have a lot of parents who will pimp their kids out because they feel like, you know what, okay, well, it's just this one time, you know, it's not a big deal. You're going to be famous. You're going to get all types of money. You'll be able to get us out of poverty. So you have parents who will pimp their kids out too, to a lot of these producers and a lot of these weirdos. I remember somebody, I think it was the Shade Room, they had asked a question, and I don't know if you guys saw it. They asked people, they said, if your child got a chance to go to Jay-Z and Beyonce summer camp free of charge, would you drop them off? Or it was something like that. Something about Jay-Z and Beyonce in a free summer camp. You know, how many of y'all would just drop y'all's kid off and, you know, bounce? And literally, I would say 90% of the comments, I was reading through the comments, oh yeah, where do I drop my child? Hell, can they take my little niece too? Can they take my little cousin? And it was only like a few smart people that were like, y'all don't know Jay-Z and Beyonce? And do y'all really think Jay-Z and Beyonce are going to be there watching your kids? They're going to have staff and all types of other people there. Y'all don't know these people. But y'all are willing to just drop off y'all kids for the whole summer? Like, come on now. And granted, it was just a hypothetical question. It's not like Beyonce's about to run a camp for a bunch of, shade room kids. But it's just the point that the comments were just really telling of where people's mentalities are. Because they see Jay-Z and Beyonce as two positive black figures in the community, they were willing to just drop their kids off with them for an entire summer. And it's like, but now if this was damn, Raheem and BB up the street, they're like, let me keep your kids for the summer. You be more wary. Like, bitch, no, you're not keeping my kids with your broke ass. You know what I'm saying? But because of somebody rich and famous, people didn't think twice. Did you guys see that post in the shade room, or was that just me who saw that? I thought it was crazy. I'm like, people be so quick to just drop their kids off and just leave their kids with anybody. It should never be that serious. Okay, so y'all saw that too. Exactly, just like the Michael Jackson situation. Not saying that, don't come here with that, oh, you're accusing Mike. I'm not saying that Mike did anything. All I'm saying is, as a parent, I just don't understand, like, how you just drop your 7-year-old off with another person, another grown adult. You don't know this man. Granted, he's famous, he's a celebrity and all that other stuff, but you don't really know people's intentions. And your number one job as a parent is to protect your child, period. Okay, so you saw it on the shade room? Okay, good. Good. I'm glad a lot of y'all saw that. They asked if you were getting some amount of money for it. Yeah, it was like a whole conversation. But yeah, a lot of people were just like, yeah, they would just let their kids go with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And that was just very telling. So that's why I say for the younger kids who are wanting to get into the industry, whose parents are thirsty as hell, because you have parents who are not going to give good advice. They feel like, well, my daughter's pretty, you know what I'm saying? She ain't messed up her body yet. She can be a model, whatever. They will literally pimp out their daughters. So you have to really watch out for that. It's very disturbing. So let's see here. I've been on here for an hour. I want to get to one more story. Okay, so let's talk about the whole Lamar Odom and Taraji P. Henson situation. Henson, sorry. So basically, if you guys don't know, Lamar Odom wrote a new book. So he's been going on a press tour. He claims the owner of the damn Bunny Ranch where he supposedly OD'd. He said that he was not doing drugs that night. He believed that the owner put something in his drink or OD'd him. He's saying that the owner basically tried to kill him. But we'll never know because the owner died like 2 years later. So, I don't know. But on top of that, in his book, Lamar Odom admits to dating Taraji P. Henson. He says that they dated 10 years ago and she was one of the best, girlfriends that he had. So, let me go ahead and read to you guys this little snippet. Let's see here. So, in his memoir, Darkness to Light, Lamar says that he was romantically involved with Taraji prior to his marriage to Khloé Kardashian. She was such a wise woman. She could see through whatever smooth act I was trying to put on, he wrote. She refused to just be another conquest, and truthfully, I didn't want her to be. I don't think I ever connected with another black woman as deeply as I did with Taraji, Lamar said. Things eventually went south when the New York native admitted to cheating on Taraji. I felt guilty, but I was craving immediate sex. Typical man! Damn it! As he reflected on his past relationships in his memoir, he knew he had made a big mistake. Things were amazing, he wrote, but of course God gave me a layup and I blew it. Lamar then married the youngest Kardashian sister in 2009 until Khloé filed for divorce in 2013, which was not finalized until December 2016. He said, I had broken my vows with Khloé so many times, it's impossible for me to remember them all, he wrote about his marriage in the book. I don't know why Khloé stayed with me. She stayed with you because she was your wife and she was desperate and she thought that you were going to change. That's why most women stay with cheaters. But eventually you wake up and you realize cheaters don't change, honey. You just go ahead, divorce them, and move the fuck on. They don't change. Once a cheater, always a cheater. In my opinion. But, you know, I thought what he had to say. Somebody said, Lamb Lamb, just stop. I think what Lamb Lamb had to say, I thought it was sweet. You know, he didn't disrespect her. He didn't throw her under the bus. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, you're right, Angel Wood. I'm glad that Taraji, you know, she dodged that bullet. You know, she didn't need to be going through that. And I'm sure it probably hurt her. Because it's like, damn, I've been with this guy for a few years. He claims that he loves me. And then I look up, he's now married within a month to Khloé Kardashian. So I'm sure she's probably hurt behind that because their relationship was so secretive. I had no idea that they were dating. You know, but Lamar Odom is cool. I met him. He was at Damon Dash Jr.'s son's pool party. He just happened to show up, and we took a picture together, and we just talked, and he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. He will take time to, like, you know, talk to fans, take pictures, just very down to earth, you know, just from that brief meeting and talking to him. But, you know, just because he's nice does not mean that he's not a damn cheater, okay? So I just found that whole situation funny. A lot of people felt like, you know, he shouldn't have brought up Taraji's name. I don't mind her bringing her name up because he didn't disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was dragging her or, you know, throwing her under the bus or, you know, he was just talking about a relationship that he was in that he regrets messing up, and he's taking ownership of that. So I'm glad that Lamar is finally telling his story, because it seemed like his story was he went from being this famous basketball player to just being a Kardashian. And that's what he was basically reduced to. So I'm glad that he's speaking up and he's telling his own story. But I'ma still need Khloé Kardashian's baby's daddy, Tristan third trimester Thompson, to stay the hell away from King James. I had to drag him on Instagram. I wasn't feeling that shit on Memorial Day weekend. If you guys don't know, you know, King James is not going to the finals this year. So it's like the first time he's been able to just chill with his family, barbecue, have a good old funky time. So there's a DJ that was there at LeBron James's house. And you guys know the Jameses, that's the only basketball family I fuck with. I love Savannah. I follow Savannah. I love their daughter, Zuri. I love, you know, the kids, Bronny Jr., all of them, right? I love the whole family. It's black excellence to me, okay? Anyways, LeBron James had the nerve to post a video of him and Tristan Thompson, and they were dancing to OT Genesis or whatever. And they're his new song, Babe. So they're dancing to it. And there's a line in there about being a side nigga. And I was like, you know what? Hold up. Let me go ahead and add all these people. First and foremost, okay, Tristan. I don't know who the hell invited you to the cookout. I'm going to need y'all to keep y'all's relationship on the court. I don't want to see Tristan third trimester Thompson hanging out with King James. I just don't. Okay? And I told Savannah, stay woke. Y'all see my post. I was going in. It was fun. I was being facetious, but I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? Stay woke, Savannah. Okay, he's doing too much dancing in your backyard to just unsavory music. Talking about being a side nigga. I wasn't feeling that shit. Y'all know I love some damn LeBron and Savannah, okay? I was so over it. I was like, I'm gonna need Tristan to move the hell on. He was doing way too much. But, you know, the whole situation is just a mess. But I like the whole family. I do. But, yeah, Khloé, go get your baby daddy. Okay? Get your baby daddy, Khloé. He was doing way, way too much. But, yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool to see LeBron, you know, hanging out. Not with Tristan, but at least hanging out and just, you know, doing family stuff and things like that. So I thought that was really cool. Look, nobody wants that energy transfer. This is T, you're too much. Damn right. Exactly. Like, I like that damn black family dynamic. And third trimester Tristan third trimester will not be messing that shit up, okay? You go dance at your single friend's house, Tristan. Don't bring that side nigga dance to LeBron James. LeBron James will not be a side nigga, okay? He's married to Savannah. I didn't like that shit. I was like, who the hell invited Tristan? What? He two-stepping with... Get him out the house. I didn't like that shit. I was like, you know how you don't want certain people to hang out? Tristan is that friend, right? Everybody knows they had that friend who wasn't shit. Back in like junior high and high school, your mama didn't like that friend. Your daddy didn't like that friend. Your grandmama. Tristan is that friend. Yep, Tristan is that friend. Somebody said I'm eating my tacos, Taco Tuesday, watching you. I know that's right, Rosa. Over 200 women. Over 2,000 women. Oh, that's how many women Lamb slept with. He needs to go dip that eggplant in alcohol and just let it soak. Y'all are wildin'. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. Just because you're a man, people think, oh, because it's, somebody's a man, they can just sleep with a bunch of women, it's okay. I'm sorry. You got to respect your dick. If you out here just slinging it out here like Tic Tacs, I can't fool with you. I think that's disgusting. The same way who the hell wants to be with a woman who's slept with 2,000 men? Bitch ain't got no damn walls. Okay? I don't want to be with a man who's been with 2,000 women. I think that's disgusting. But the thing is, because he's famous and he has money, most bitches don't care. They still gonna mess with him. But I think that's disgusting. Have respect for your body, okay? Because like I always tell y'all, soul ties are real. I could not imagine swapping soul ties with 2,000 people. Ugh! I'd be a hot, crazy mess. I'd probably be speaking in tongues and shit and talking like different guys I've been with. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's nasty. 2,000 souls. Ugh. Look, somebody says, I know Khloé got something. Who knows? That sounds like hella herpes, okay? Hella shit. That's a bit too much. So anyways, you guys, I've been on here for an hour and 6 minutes. Okay, so what can we talk about last before I log off? I'm going to stay on for 5 more minutes. What y'all want to talk about? That was the last topic, so we got those. I know it's almost the weekend. It's like everything is going so fast. It's the end of the month. Time is just flying. Said T, I finally caught one of your lives. Thank you. I'm glad you were able to make it. Somebody said get a blood test. The community property if he's slinging. Yeah, I just think it's disgusting. Nope, I think it's gross. I don't find it attractive. Just like with Dirty Feet Pete, aka Grandpa Guns. And what I find funny, I had to talk about him again on Instagram. Okay, so now he wants to make a post, right? So after I made my video, and I showed y'all the videos, of him talking about he didn't get the 19-year-old girl pregnant. Then he finally goes on to Twitter and he's like, I would never mess with a 19-year-old. Nobody's pregnant by me. But I'm like, okay, well, everything started over the weekend. So why are you just not addressing this on a Tuesday? On a Tuesday. Y'all remember that damn song. Anyways, so I'm like, so why is he just not addressing this? But the reason why he's just not addressing it, because he loved the attention. You got a lot of these people, they're attention whores. He was trending #1 on Twitter, okay, for getting a 19-year-old girl knocked up. He's saying it didn't happen. Supposedly he went through and got a vasectomy. I don't know. But it's just the fact that he let this lie ride just so his name could keep trending and just so he could get attention. And let's keep it real, like somebody said on Instagram, he probably had to make sure that she wasn't pregnant. I wouldn't doubt that he's fucking that girl. And I know some people are bothered like, oh, well, she's young. She's young, but at the end of the day, she's of age. I don't get involved. If the law says it's legal, that whatever, she's of age. I don't get involved in that shit. The law's a law. 19, you grown, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why a 50-year-old want to mess with a 19-year-old, I feel like that's more manipulation, and that's because he's immature. But it is what it is. She's legal. I'm more concerned with the fact that he has so many kids by so many different women. You know what I'm saying? So that to me is more of a concern because, again, he's creating all these broken homes. And when you're just one man, you cannot be, a decent father. And I'm not saying financially. Yeah, he might be able to support them financially, but I heard that he don't pay child support, so I don't know. But it's not just about the money. It's about being there, being in the household. You know what I'm saying? Tucking them in at night, doing homework, taking them to and from sports. It's so much that goes into being a parent. Okay, it's not just, well, I'm going to spend 10 minutes with this household. I'm going to spend an hour with this household. I'm beefing with that baby mama, so I'm not even going to go over there, go see her and, see those kids because the mama crazy. So that's the part I just, I think that we hold women to a certain standard. We say, oh, well, women shouldn't be out here having all these baby daddies. Women, are expected to like not have all these sexual partners and stuff like that. But then in the same breath, we'll act like it's okay for men. And I find this shit disgusting. I don't know. Especially if you have a bunch of kids by different people. It's one thing like Country Wayne, he has 10 kids by his wife? That's their damn business. That's a husband and wife situation. Y'all want to have 20 kids, that's your business. But when you have 10 kids that are in 10 different households, I can't respect that. Maybe I'm just old fashioned, but I'll be old and old fashioned. That's just how I feel about this situation. Let me see. We got a super chat. Hey, Quandino Mayhems, he says, what do you think about Ellen? I love her. I like Ellen too. I heard, she said, I haven't really watched it, but I heard what was going on with her. She came out and said that she was molested by her stepfather, which I think is horrible. I haven't watched what she, everything in detail, so I'm going to have to go in, but I did hear about it while I was surfing the internet. I did hear about it. And I feel bad for her. That has to suck for anybody to go through something like that, especially, sexual abuse and things like that, be it male or female. That's definitely something traumatic. And not everybody wants to talk about their sexual abuse. So for her to find the strength to come out and admit it to the world, I have nothing but respect for her. So I definitely like Ellen. I'm a fan of Ellen. She's funny. Okay, so before I leave, let me ask y'all this. Who is watching that Salt and Pepper show? I think it's Ladies Night or something. Y'all know when I be sick, honey, I ain't got shit to do. I just catch up on all the shows. So I've been watching a lot of reality TV. Been catching up on, not Game of Thrones. I need to. But I watched All American on Netflix. I finally finished that. That was really good. There's been a lot of shows I've been watching. I've been catching up on all my Little Women shows. But anyways, back to Ladies Night. I think that's what it's called. Put a teacup in the comment section if you guys are watching Salt and Pepper and SWV's Ladies Night TV show on BET. Let me see who's all watching it. Because if y'all ain't watching it, I'm going to just skip it. Okay, so some of you guys are watching it. I like it. I think it's good. But I feel like Coco's attitude, her attitude really annoys me. She's really negative. So, I don't know. I'm still kind of mixed. Okay, good. So, Kay says I don't like Coco or Salt. Okay. Yeah, their personalities are really strong. Spinderella seems like she's just there. Like, she seems like she's still holding on to a lot of animosity over the past, 20 years. Because, Pepper and Salt were best friends and Spin was brought in, into the group. So, it seems like there's still a lot of conflict there with Spinderella. Pepper done got her ass did. You can't tell her shit, okay? She's feeling good. She's doing her thing. But I feel like Coco's attitude, granted she's going through a divorce, but her attitude is so negative. I really like Taj. Taj, keeps it real with her. She holds her feet to the fire. Lily's more the neutral person. Like, Lily's just happy to, be on tour and getting some damn money, bitch, okay? Lily's here for all the stuff. So I like this show. I've been keeping up with it. I think they're on the 3rd episode now. So I'm enjoying it. Coco is stuck up. Hey, Tanisha. Jazzy says, I love the other show on VH1. And yes, Coco, I never liked her. I stopped watching when Taj's son was missing. Okay, I must have missed that. I didn't know her son was missing. You should make a clothing line, not like a merch with your face on it or something, but clothes. Maybe one day. I would like to create some clothes. That'd be fun. Maybe one day I will. That's why they broke up in the 90s, because Coco's sour. Yeah, her attitude, she's always had a really funny attitude. And I think that's what's kind of ruining moments of the show. But I'm glad they were able to do that performance in Dallas. Like, everything worked together really well. But I just don't understand, like, how you guys want to go on tour and you guys want to do a show, but then nobody wants to practice. You know, so that's the thing. It's like, granted, all y'all are older. You know, y'all are a little bit heavier. But you got to put in work. Because I'm telling you, if they was to do a performance like Foxy Brown, I'm going to drag their ass. People pay their money. All that, well, they're old. It's nostalgia. Fuck that shit. My $200 ain't old. Just like I told y'all earlier in the show. Don't call it funky money once you need to pay it back. If I pay $200 to go to a Dungeon concert and Foxy Brown gets up on stage behaving that way, I'm going to feel some type of way. I don't give a damn how much I have. My money's not free. And if I'm paying you to put on a show, I don't expect perfection. Nobody's perfect. But you need to sound right. You need to be tight. And I think too many times, you know, a lot of these older celebrities who are now trying to make comebacks and do tours, they feel like they can half-ass it, and you can't do that. Especially with this generation and with social media. They will drag your ass. And Foxy Brown learned the hard way. They booed the hell out of her. And she deserved every last boo. And I don't care who was offended by my video. She deserved every last boo. Let's see here. Yeah, we already talked about OJ. You'll have to watch it on the playback. Let's see, we got a super chat. Let me check this really quick. Mr. Godchild 15 says Harvey Weinstein paid off his accusers $44 million. Was that all of his accusers? See, if he's paying off money, you already know he probably ain't gonna go to jail. That's that bullshit. He got enough money to just pay them off. Yeah, that's like a drop in the bucket to him. He's he's what you call wealthy. And he has a lot of power in the industry. So, I don't know. Look, y'all laughing because I said my $200 ain't old. It sure ain't. Honey, if I pay you some money, you better dance and damn two-step. It's just the truth. You can't give no half-ass performance. Because, you know, back in the day, we expected a lot of those old school performers. And I think these performers nowadays, they have it really good. They got soundtracks. They got background singers and dancers. They have pyrotechnics. They have all types of shit going on where you don't necessarily have to pay so much attention to them. But back in the day when you had like the Temptations and the Supremes and stuff, it was just them people. The people in the group, they were really the ones on stage, and you might have the band in the background. They had to put on the show. Tina Turner and Ike, you know what I'm saying, when they would do their show, they had to put on the show. She had to dance, sing, do all that stuff. So I feel like a lot of performers nowadays have gotten lazier, and they gotten more, you know, they rely more like on the pyrotechnics and all the stuff that keeps you unfocused from their voice and from their talent. The only person I can say who just really kills it basically every time in more recent years is Beyonce. As far as like dancing and singing, like she really puts her all into her shows. And I went to her concert last year and I was not disappointed. You know, I couldn't even believe she was able to just dance and sing and just do what she did for like, I think it was like a 2-hour concert. You know, it's really good. She did a good job. And so I like to go to shows like that. Like everything I paid to go see Beyonce, it was well worth it. I enjoyed it. She put on a great show. She sounded wonderful. It was nice. I'd have been hot if I was at that Foxy Brown show. They're lucky all they did was boo. Because I done seen people get hit with beer cans. Tawansa said, T, you are freaking hilarious. I'm a fool. I keep telling you I'm a bootleg comedian. Look, hashtag fabulous. No, it's the truth. Beyonce, I mean, there's other entertainers, but she's just the first one I think about when I think about an entertainer who can really sing and put on a show. And she really puts her all into stuff, you know, to make things different. I've seen some of Taylor Swift shows. I haven't, you know, gone to see her in concert. And she puts a lot into her, you know, her shows as well. She can really sing and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a few other people, too, not just Beyonce. For all the haters out there. She's always talking about Beyonce! Let's see here. They say that she's... The haters will say she's not iconic. But I think Beyonce... I think right now she's too young to be like, you know, what you would call an icon. Like, when I think icon... Who had the nerve? Yeah, oh my God, was killing me with the Foxy Brown bullshit. She's an icon! Get the... even name a Foxy. Yes, well, I can. I can name a Foxy Brown song off the top of my head because I'm a 90s kid. But the average person, like the average young person, like 21 and under, they can't name a damn Foxy Brown song. That's not an icon. An icon is somebody who basically spans through generations, okay? Michael Jackson was definitely an icon. My kids know Michael Jackson's music. That's when you know you're an icon. Prince, yes. I think Beyonce right now, I had a discussion with my homeboy because at first I was like, I think she could be icon status. And he was like, no, not yet. She's still, you know, you have to have music that like literally transcends like 30 years. You know, she's been in the game a long time, but she definitely will be an icon one day. I don't doubt that. They will put her up there with the Whitney Houstons, the Michael Jacksons, and everything else. And I feel like that's always been Beyonce's goal. From the time she was young, that's what they groomed her to be. They groomed her to be an icon. And she'll eventually get there. Yeah, Pink is another one. She really brings it. She's always on some type of trapeze and doing all types of extra shit. Pink is definitely one. Yes, people were saying that she was an icon. Okay, so Domin says, I'm 22 and honestly, I can only think of one Foxy Brown song. I really don't know her. And that's the difference. Like an icon, it's going to transcend generations of people. If I was to get a bunch of 16-year-olds together and say, tell me something about Janet Jackson, they could tell you something about Janet Jackson. They could name a Janet Jackson song. They might start dancing like Janet Jackson. They might talk about, you know, her rich husband that she divorced. They know about Janet. They know about Whitney. They know about Michael. I can ask those same 16-year-olds, tell me some stuff about Foxy. That old lady that got booed? Yeah. That's the difference. I don't consider her an icon. And that's just my opinion. You can consider that. That's fine. That's just my opinion. Yes, New Edition. Marvin Gaye. I'm seeing some more of the chats coming through. Yes, those are icons. I think Mary J. Blige would be considered one. What do you guys think? Somebody's asking in the comment section. Shout out to Julie. I think Mary J. Blige may be there. Because she's been making music forever. Rihanna's not an icon yet. Please don't include Rihanna in that. I fucks with Riri now. Y'all know I fuck with Riri. I follow her, but she ain't no icon yet, okay? And, you know, I think her heart is not really in the music anymore. She's more into, like, fashion now and modeling and her makeup and stuff like that. So she's kind of doing a little bit of everything. So as far as musical icon, she has a good catalog, but I don't consider Rihanna an icon like that. And even, like, when I've seen her concert footage, I don't think her singing is the best and her dancing is not the best either. But I still rock with Riri. She has sex appeal. Okay, so you guys agree that Mary J. Blige is an icon. Okay. Somebody says Britney Spears. I think Britney Spears is just like a Beyonce, meaning I feel like she's still too young to be considered an icon. She has a good catalog. She's put in work, but I don't think her music transcends. And she's not really putting out any new music like that, you know, that's really hitting the billboards, that's really popular like that. So I think she's kind of in the same boat as a Beyonce. She's not there yet. She may end up crossing over to icon status if she drops some more really good music, but then who knows? Earth, Wind, and Fire, yeah. Like, those are people I consider icons. Toni Braxton, yeah. She definitely, Mariah Carey, yeah. Somebody said crispy chicken, fresh lettuce wrapped up in a floured tortilla. Y'all remember when they drugged the hell out of her for singing that damn chicken song, that Burger King commercial? They did not let Mary live that down. Like, you sold your soul for some damn chicken. They drug her for a whole year. Tupac is definitely an icon. Yep, he's definitely an icon. The Isley Brothers, I don't know about them. Maybe. Biggie, you could say that, but Biggie didn't have as much music out as Tupac. But, you know, Biggie's definitely big. But I don't know if you could put him on the same level as a Pac, you know, as far as like their reach. But, you know, I'm definitely a Biggie fan. Y'all know that. 6ix9ine, an icon. Yeah, I know you just joking. I think Missy, she has a good catalog. Madonna is definitely an icon. Madonna is definitely an icon. J-Lo is not an icon because J-Lo cannot sing. Y'all stop with that J-Lo shit. We got into it about that a few weeks ago on my Instagram. Y'all stop that. Because I had to call her out. So J-Lo posted a video. Then I'm going to go after this. I'm glad y'all are enjoying the chat. So J-Lo posted a video of her daughter singing, right? Her daughter, Emma. And the girl was killing it. Beautiful voice. She really can sing. She's naturally talented. And so everybody was praising J-Lo. Oh, she gets it from her mama. She get it from her mom. No, bitch, no, she don't. Y'all know who her daddy is? She gets it from her damn dad. Okay? The dad can sing. J-Lo can't. Now, J-Lo, she had some good hits. But she used other people's vocals. I mean, poor Ashanti, it's like she shitted on Ashanti. She used Ashanti's vocals all the damn time for her music. So I don't respect that about J-Lo. She's a good dancer, beautiful woman. I'll never take that from her. She looks damn good for her age. But all that, she's an icon, she can sing, y'all stop. Okay? J-Lo can dance, and she can kind of act. She can't sing. At all. Then y'all better let them know. She got them pipes from Mark Anthony, not J-Lo, okay? It's okay to give the father props. People hate to give men props on anything. Yeah, and I don't give a damn. Yeah, she played the hell out of Ashanti, so I don't respect her for that. So on that note, you guys, I'm so glad I was able to come on here. It's been an hour and 25 minutes. I don't want to make this stream much longer. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I will try and come back. I can't come back Sunday because Sunday's graduation. So I won't be streaming Sunday. Maybe I'll come back Saturday and do another stream. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I'm so glad we didn't have no technical issues, no glitches, no nothing. If you missed the stream, just watch it on the playback. Thank you to everybody who gave me a super chat tonight. I really appreciate it. So I will see you guys again. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.